Southwest Florida is home to a lot of fun, cute, and interesting animals. A great place to learn about them is the Peace River Wildlife Center, and that's also where you're going to find Executive Director Robin Jenkins. So great to see you again, Robin.
Good to see you again,
What
too.
did you bring for us today?
Today I've got two little baby yellow bats.
They are actually really, really cute. I never thought I would say that about little bats.
Right? I know.
So how old are they?
These guys are about 6 to 8 weeks old now.
Okay. And then how long have they been staying with you at Peace River?
They've been with us for about 5 weeks.
Okay. And this is a situation where somebody found them and brought them in?
Somebody found it two different places. They were found on the ground, and they brought them to us.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty small creatures to begin with, so sometimes it's hard to tell if they're actually babies or an adult.
Mm-hmm.
But it turns out that they're babies.
Well, because you said they won't actually get too much bigger than that, right?
No, these guys are about full size right now.
So what happens when somebody finds them and is it a similar situation to maybe birds where they fell from their nest, or why would they have found them on the ground like that?
They could have fallen down. These guys roost in dead palm fronds.
Okay.
So sometimes they'll fall out of the tree, or when people come and trim their trees, it disrupts the nests. A lot of times the mothers will leave these guys hanging in the trees while they go out to feed, but if they're disturbed, they'll come and take the babies away.
Okay.
So,
huh.
I don't know if maybe they missed a baby, or if they were in the process of moving the babies and the baby got kidnapped from them or something. But
and you're feeding them by hand right now. Is this are they not able to eat on their own yet, or
not yet? We're trying to teach them. They've been formula fed for weeks, and they're just now starting to eat solids like the worms, and hopefully the next step will be they'll learn how to eat out of a dish, and then they'll start, flight training, and soon they'll be released.
Now, do you have to worry about, you hear a lot of times if you pick up a wild animal, maybe the human scent can distract its mother from coming back. Is it the same situation with bats, or?
Not at all, and most of that is really old wives' tales. The big thing with bats, though, is that you never want to touch one with your bare hands. Do as I say, not as I do.
You're the expert here. You're helping them out, yes.
But everybody that's at the center that works with these guys has been vaccinated for rabies.
Okay, so that is something you have to look out for.
They are a
rabies
vector species. Now, it's very rare that a bat actually has rabies and has had it long enough to be infective, but you always want to err on the side of caution.
If somebody finds a wild animal or a situation like the bats, do you suggest them picking them up and bringing them in, or is it better to maybe leave them sometimes?
The best thing is to call us and explain the situation. And with a few questions, we can usually ascertain it's old enough to be on its own, or it's injured, it's a baby, it needs to be brought to us right away. And if that's the case, you usually want to use a towel or a blanket to scoop the baby up, put it in a box, put it in a warm, quiet, dark place until you can get it to us.
I mean, and then, as you said, it's so nice to have a resource like Peace River Wildlife Center to just be able to call and kind of discuss the situation, because, we don't want to keep these animals as pets. They do belong in the wild, so unless it's in a situation where it's injured, I say leave them where they are, right? What do you think?
90% of the time. That's really the key.
At Peace River Wildlife Center, kind of explain to everybody what you do, because, seeing what Robin is doing here, hand feeding them and kind of rescuing them, this is really how you care for them. And what your goal, I think, is to help them get back to their natural environment if they can, right?
The rehabilitation side of our facility, we want to get these guys healthy and strong and get them back out into the wild, being wild animals. We don't want to make them pets. We don't want to get them used to being handled and being around people. These guys are still babies, so they really don't have too much of an idea of what's going on around them.
He's just chomping away.
He's hungry.
He's hungry this morning.
We do have animals that aren't releasable, birds that have missing part of a wing or something, that are on educational display at the facility. We're open 7 days a week from 11 to 4. In Punta Gorda at the far west end of Marion Avenue.
And this makes it, it is such a great place to bring the whole family. So if you're looking for something to do that's fun and educational for the kids, I certainly suggest bringing them out to the Peace River Wildlife Center. And you guys run on volunteers and donations.
We do. We get no state or federal funding. Strictly run on donations, and we can always use volunteers. I think he's getting full.
Is he going to share with his buddy over there, maybe?
Not you.
Robin, thank you so much. I hope you guys check out the Peace River Wildlife Center and go and check out some of the cute critters. You have so many fun animals to see. So thanks for bringing them in, Robin. Always great to see you.
Thank you.
We look forward to having you back next time. Up next, the experts at Caring Medical investigate your joint pain. You can find relief with the pros of prolotherapy.